to my head and my heart right now. But I know it's like a secure attachment style, secure avoidant. I don't think secure avoidant, but avoidant, secure, and it's like two more. But basically, like one of them, if there's like a good attachment and secure, there's a good relationship between the baby and the parent. That can really help. Like even getting in relationships, like they tend to have healthier relationships. They tend to be happier and different things like that. Whereas if it's like avoidant or something, and like the baby kind of has a problem with the parent, or like, because there was this study done, and they would have like the mom come in, like the mom leaving, somebody else come in, and then different shit like that, and the way the parents would interact with the kid would affect the attachment style. Right. So like if the baby's crying and the parent will come in and console them, pick them up and everything like that, and really be there for them, it's good. But then other parents, they would have them like maybe kind of just ignore them, or like just let the baby cry their head off. And these attachment styles can really affect that. So the shit really starts with your parents. But once you're old enough to really understand what's going on and see these things, if you see your daddy hit your mama all the time, once he get mad, or he like, hey, do this, and shit, no, I don't, and he start punching you, that's gonna tell you subconsciously, okay, I need to hit people when they don't do what I want, or I need to hit women when they don't do what I want.
Right.
And it's just a lot.
Recipe for disaster.
Exactly, bro. With a lot of these things, and not saying every toxic relationship is gonna breed a woman beater, right. But like you trying to do it for the kids really ain't the best thing for the kids.
Cause see that's what I had kind of juggled that thought around in my mind as well. Because I was thinking to myself, why there's so many people? Because I'm not the only one that's feeling this emptiness, this right. thing within myself. I'm still trying to fix depression, maybe. A lot of people are going through that, but these same people aren't confronting that within themselves. Right. They're choosing to still go out and be in relationships. And being in a relationship while going through that, unless you're with a person that's healing you, is a nightmare. And it's going to end in a train wreck. So for me, it's like, when I was kind of studying people, because I like to do character analysis on myself as well as others, absolutely. I began to realize people would rather choose being in a toxic relationship over being alone.
Absolutely, and it's so
because
sad, bro.
The stress of that toxic relationship is like right here on the Richter scale. Mm-hmm. But the stress that they have to go through while confronting their demons is right here. Mm-hmm. So you would think, why would you pick that stressful relationship over solitude?
But if all you know is chaos,
but for a lot of people, that stressful person is a distraction, and even though it's uncomfortable.
No, but a lot of times it's comfortable for them. That's the thing. Like that's why they can find solace in that, because that's like what I'm saying. Like if you're used to chaos, it's easier to deal with that.
Right.
But until someone can truly unpack all those things and understand, okay, no, I shouldn't tolerate this person screaming in my face. That's not okay. Just because that's what I grew up with doesn't mean I have to accept that. But we have to learn that. So that's why it can be people into their 40s and 50s and 60s still dealing with that bullshit, because that may be all they know. And they probably know they should be dealing with better, but they're comfortable with it.
I think what would really help our society nowadays is if maybe middle school, maybe even elementary school, I don't know how young, some neighborhoods younger than that, having a in-school therapist should be a requirement.
I think that would help a lot.
Like 1 hour every week, you should have a one-on-one with that school therapist. And that should be a curriculum requirement. I feel like in a lot of schools, and I think that would be a lot of children's only time throughout the week to really feel heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really troubleshoot a lot of these problems, and it also helps the school pinpoint who might be a potential shooter. Pull up Draco Jr. Bow, bow. You sexy as
hell. He was at a bar.
Huh?
Who's the shooter? Pull up Draco Jr. Bar, nigga. Bar.
Thank you. Mixtape coming soon. So I think that on a society basis, our first step should be fuck the face recognition cameras, fuck the beefed up security at the school. We need mental health therapists at the school once a week. Every child gets 1 hour period with that one-on-one with that therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think starting like elementary school level, middle school.
Absolutely. No, probably elementary school. Actually, I would say elementary school. But I just feel like it's so. But again, bro, that goes back to what I'm saying about like resources. Okay, so let's say that does get put into action. The school has to pay these folks. Somebody got to pay these people. But if you're a school with more money, you could probably afford more therapists and stuff like, or a therapist or whatever.
Right.
Whereas if it's like, say like I went to FD Moon on MLK. In that area, it's not a whole lot of resources for that school, but like other schools, they have more shit. Or hell, even us at Dove, we didn't have a lot of shit.
Yeah, we were short when it came to funding.
In a lot of fucking ways, bro. And it's just like, damn, bro, I wish we had all that shit, but if y'all don't have the money for it, these kids aren't gonna get the same attention. But that could be one more thing. They might feel some type of way about not having somebody to talk to.
But I think that would be the first step on a society level. And then on a personal level, like me, like I'm gonna ask you the same question next, but the one thing I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can't be sitting here troubleshooting myself for the next 15 years. What do I need to fix within myself to at least be healthy enough spiritually and mentally to start dating again? That way I'm not creating or building no toxic environment. Because even though you might not verbally say something, you can emotionally be sending out energy that's worse than you actually saying something. So I think that one thing that I would probably need to fix is being at peace while being alone. I'm comfortable alone because I've been living by myself.
But you gotta really be able to be at peace.
But being at peace.
Be happy. Because you can be comfortable living alone, but you can get comfortable with some shit because you had to deal with it.
Yeah.
So you just like, okay, well, I'm gonna make the best of it. Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I just make the best of this shit. So then you kind of become complacent. And I feel like that can be a problem too, because we go back to this analogy with the bird and flying. That could be a problem because if you know you should be flying, you should be soaring, but you like, it's cool, man, I'll just fuck with this. You could fake the funk, but eventually I feel like in your soul, you gonna know. And I feel like the generations before us, they'll talk so bad about like people who be leaving jobs and whoop-de-whoop because they was used to them, or maybe they daddy, he got a job at 18, 19, 20 and worked that job 30, 40 years. Whether he hated it, rain, sleet, snow, whatever, he worked it. I'm not finna stay in a dead end job or stay in some shit I hate or I'm miserable in. Just, nigga, there are other jobs. I have qualifications under my belt. I'm finna hop on Pat and Turner and get the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm not doing that.
Let's say Pat and Turner.
Pat them feet, turn them corners, nigga.
Wow!
You ain't never heard that?
I have bars. No, I never heard that.
Bro, that's not even my bar, bro. That's old school. But, like...
I'm on Pat and Turner.
Yeah, man, I had to get around with that shit. It's just so bogus, bro. I get that's what they have to do, but we don't. So I won't, bro. Like, and I'm not the type of nigga who will go work a job for 2 days and be like, I can't stand this shit. Like, I had to be there for a while. Cause I try to thug it out. And also I understand you ain't gonna like everything in life.
Oh, no.
I get you not. You just not. Nothing's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be some shit you don't like. It's gonna be ups, it's gonna be downs, pros, cons, whatever you want to call it. But you gotta get through that. But if I feel like I would be walking in my purpose, I feel like that wouldn't even matter to me.
Speaking of walking your purpose, what is that one thing you need to do to get into a healthy spot to where you can feel like you can hop into another relationship and not bring some toxicness or some toxicity to it, to where you're breeding more dissatisfaction within yourself, or them picking up on or feeding off of your negative energy. Let alone if a child pops up in the next relationship. What do you got to fix before you make that next step? How back on a date, the same type of self?
I feel like I need to. Fucking do.
Oh, it's a hiccup. Maybe it was.
Yeah. But shit, it ain't just one thing I gotta fix.
We had some credit score.
Right, nigga.
That donut. Nah, but
yeah. But yeah, bro, it just.
So if you could narrow it down to just one thing that you need to.
I don't know if I can just narrow it down to one. Or not that I can't make it to one, but it wouldn't be something specific. It's like vague, like tend to my mental health more.
Okay, yeah.
Become.
Find out the spectrum,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like one.
12 different things could have fit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna be single for
probably for a cool minute.
Cool.
Not like 10 years, no shit, but like
at least. I don't know, man. I feel like this was a very interesting talk, bro. Therapeutic.
Bro, it's just good talking to other people, but honestly, man, I feel like I don't want to say it totally alleviates all of those feelings, but I feel like it brings on a feeling of comfort, and there is some relief knowing you're not alone with how you feel.
Wow.
And especially when there are others in your age group.
Yeah.
Because say if it's like 50% of us are going through it, like something's going on. Something's going on.
Right.
But if it's like once in a blue moon, like, okay, maybe it's more like localized to that person. Like,
yeah.
It might be something they're going through that they endure it. Whereas if it's like, yeah, a lot of us are dealing with this, okay, cool. But if you don't ever talk to people, you don't know it's a bunch of other people dealing with it. But also, let's say you feeling down and whoop-de-whoop, but then this person may have an avenue, or they know somebody you can go talk to. Or maybe they go to a meeting with people that they go talk to, like a support group or something. But you may have never found out about that if you never talk to people. And so, like I'm saying, like I'm trying to become more transparent with people. And not necessarily like just blab about everything, but just like somebody, how you doing? Man, I'm straight. With some people, but then with the people you like that you really locked in, like your brothers and like just real close people, then it's like, man, I've been alright, bro, but I kind of been going through it, man. Shit been kind of rough. But I think it just depends on who you're talking to. But also, I feel like a lot of people will talk bad about some people because they'll be like, oh, ain't nobody had my back, or I was there for them.
Which it sounds like about 80% of the people that I've heard making that complaint, their number one complaint is no one was there for them. And but I was hitting on that.
Some people will say that shit, but you didn't give nobody an opportunity to be there for you. Sometimes. But no, what I was actually talking about was everybody's going through something, bro. So like
you got some lint right there here.
But that shit keep having me pissing me off. I was doing it. Where's your
I don't know. Probably came out the AirPod.
No,
I wasn't that.
You said the AirPod. That is the same color.
That is completely what you mean. And you threw it on the floor and I can't find it.
The whole time there was a cough drop.
Oh.
But but like, yeah, bro. Some people don't give others the opportunity. But the point I was trying to get to was everybody could be going through something. So maybe they can't be there right then, because they might be going through something. And like last time I was here, I actually got to catch up with Tyler, and we were talking. He was just telling me about some stuff, and I was just letting him talk.
I was meaning to get him on the podcast because I feel like he like the
but
depth in which
because you know he's so smart, man. His
and he can
man, he
throw a Bible verse in that bit.
Man, he just drop some shit. And you be like, oh, okay, talk to me, nigga, talk to me.
He like dibble dabble with some like, you know what I mean, Ethiopian scripture over her, like, you know.
Some shit you ain't never heard.
You gotta take his word for it. Shit, you know, it helped, so I'm okay.
But shit, man, like, we was just talking, bro, and we was just catching up about what had been going on. And he was just telling me what he had been dealing with, bro. And I just, like, I was listening to him, but I just started feeling really bad. Because I feel like I wasn't present for somebody who's been like a brother to me for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, bro, because low-key, I feel like he kind of got more on his plate. Like, he got 3 kids. Still working, trying to figure shit out. And it's just like, damn, bro, like, shit might be heavy. Your load might be heavy, but like, nigga, you ain't the only one. Like, don't just isolate and be like, oh shit, I got enough in me for me. I only got enough energy for me.
Yeah, that's my fuck shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? And I was never doing that, but it's just, we'll keep in touch and like be talking about shit, but it'll be kind of like surface level shit, you know? And we just didn't really get a chance to really rap and chop it up. But like, we'll talk about like the kids and shit. Like I seen posts on, I'm gonna say something about the kids. But, excuse me. But like, it wasn't that deep. And maybe it's because we just hadn't been face to face to really just sit down and talk. But I was just like, damn, but bro, even you telling me about the young lady you was involved, I knew you had messed around, but I didn't know y'all was actually like together. Or that like stuff had been so bad for you, like that you had been in that dark of a place and for that long. I didn't even know that. But it be shit like that, bro, you know? And I was kind of feeling the same way when you was telling me that. But it be stuff like that, bro, like, obviously you need to tend to yourself, but don't get so deep in it that you're not seeing what's going on around you or to the people around you. Right. Because if the load had gotten so heavy one day that you off yourself for some shit, bro, I wouldn't know how to fucking feel. It would have came out of left field. I would have had no idea. And then who you are to me and what you mean to me, bro, that would have just been such a heavy blow. Like,
right.
I wouldn't know. Shit, same thing with Tyler. So it's like, bro, fuck. Like, I done had all this going on, and I just got this tunnel vision. I got my blinders on this shit. And then I have my ups and downs. But nigga, when you up, look out. Cause they might be down. Somebody might be down. And not making it my responsibility to be some haven for people to come to and talk and make you feel. But nigga, I'm here. Y'all are my people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you could be going through things, but you're not the only one. So
that importance of being able to make yourself available to those you call family.
Yeah. But also, we also have to be able to understand, just like I'm saying, like I need to be present for others, I need to be able to understand sometimes they can't be present for you because they might be going through their trials and tribulations. So it's just like, man, you gotta just keep it cool, be there for folks, and just start trying to check on people more. And that's something I suck about, and I've been bad about that shit for so long now, bro. And it's never that I'm like, oh shit.
Well, make yourself available?
But just keep it in touch.
It's the same thing.
Not necessarily, bro. You can keep in touch and not really be available for somebody. But just like, bro, if I hit you up every now and then, hey, what's up, bro? Oh shit, nothing much. And we just kind of talk about some little bullshit all day. That don't mean I'm really available, nigga. I kept in touch though. Not necessarily.
There's someone that might be feeling.
Maybe. But if it's like really, really deep, I'm, hey, what's up, son? Shit, chillin', Monte. You know what I'm saying? You been smacking black? A little bit.
Yo,
now, what you been doing? You been working?
NoFap November was an L. Every day I smacked black. I was like, fuck.
Niggas did that? Fuck that. I'm busting all kinds of nuts in November, nigga.
Ropes. Yo, that was an L. If you had asked me that, I would have told you the same thing because I could tell you that. I would have been like, nigga, win. That was, I'm gonna have to do it in December. Because November, maybe 3 days I didn't smack black. Bussin'.
Like a chopper, nigga.
Alright.
Hey, bro, big shit. I smack Black Silver November too, though.
I might do one for Thanksgiving.
Hell no. Hell no. But shit, ain't like we celebrate that bullshit anyway.
Yo, fuck a turkey. I'm finna stuff this sock. Handle that.
Bro, I low-key wish your ass was on Twitter, cause I'll be wishing more niggas knew about you and just how fucking funny you are, bro. Like, I'll be wishing niggas could have like more Subway stories.
Yeah.
Bro, cause that shit used to be so funny. I still remember the one we was talking about. I think you said like a dude was tweaking or something. He came in there like tripping, and he was like, I looked at him, I said I had this big ass knife. I looked at him, and I was just like, bro.
Oh yeah, you want some of these hot chips?
Shit, I fuck with him, bro. I fuck with the type. Alright.
Nah, but not. No fat. Like you do get benefits from no fat.
On me. You do, but like,
But
that's be fine.
you also get benefits from stretching out them socks. Like, you don't have no socks left.
Y'all know, nigga, like, how does that work?
I mean, you can change throwing them back in the washing machine. Could just say fuck it. But yeah, you do get benefits from no fat and shit like that. But I just I don't know. Haven't been disciplined enough to really do it this year in November. I'm gonna try to make it up in December though. With a whole month type tip. But we'll see though. Ain't no telling. All it takes is just like one thing to go wrong and shit. I'm back at it. You looking at twerk videos?
Nah, you was just scrolling, man. Saying something interesting. My dumb ass, bro. I was on IG a minute ago, and you know how like you tap on somebody's story and just go through everybody's?
Yeah.
And I seen my ex-girlfriends was on it, not the most recent one, but the one before her. And I knew she was next, but I don't know if I like swiped or what. So I just seen a video of two girls running with dogs, and all I seen was their legs. So I was like, what? You got a dog? Because I knew she hated dogs. Nigga, I sit in the comment and then look at it, it's a whole different woman. So I'm like, nigga, awkward ass situations. Like,
You already posted your comment?
yeah, like I already sent it and shit. And I'm like, I want to sent that motherfucker real fast. Real fast. But then I was on Twitter like, bro, why I always do awkward shit? And then she like commented on it, and I was like,
Speaking of some awkward shit, I had tried to slide up in Whitney's DMs.
word? How?
Word. She don't watch the channel, so it's good.
Oh, no, I was going to say, Whitney don't, nigga, we've been failing. Well, not, I didn't try to, but the niggas I know that said they tried all failed.
I had tried to slide up in the DMs, but I did that shit awkward as fuck.
Know what you mean?
I hop up in them joints out the blue. No, how you doing? No, you know what I mean? How was the?
Well, I got some meat on the menu. Would you like?
You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying like talking to her like, I got some meat on the menu.
No, I didn't say how's the
Drop a
dog?
dick pic in there.
You know, you still driving? You check your oil? I didn't start off with none of that. I came serious. I said, but sometimes chicks nowadays be tripping.
Mm-hmm.
They be kind of bugging a little bit. They be
Know what you
tweaking.
mean?
So I thought to myself, you know, girls be tweaking all the time because they just think different. Like
Well, what do
girls,
you mean like tweaking though?
Like they like.
tripping?
Long story short, nigga.
Well, no, I mean like give me an example, nigga. That's what I'm trying to follow.
Like they be thinking like they beautiful. Like, oh, I'm too good for this dude, even though he's a good dude, cause I still think I can pull me a football player. Or they got these dreams, I'm gonna pull me a basketball player. Like, if you don't settle for my ass, like why you?
Okay, bro.
Yeah, you tripping,
man.
tweaking,
No,
bro.
nigga.
Like a man.
This leg grab is fucking killing me, bro. But nah, bro, like.
So,
No, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to drop some game on you.
I want to tell you how
shit right there. And I'm trying to drop some game.
I'm trying
on
to tell you.
man.
I was
Say shit.
I was.
I'm listening.
I wasn't saying that about Whitney. I was saying that
you
about
saying
chicks.
Whitney? I see you saying it about girls.
But knowing that, affected how I approached Whitney. So I slid up in the DMs. I dropped a riddle on that ass. Bam.
What?
That's how I did it.
This nigga
Like,
like this.
and then I waited. I would have to check my DM to see exactly what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to show you after I get finished with that. But I had dropped a riddle on that, something like, "What up, Whitney? You single? I'm single too. Let me handle that." Slide through.
Nigga, what? What?
That shit was like a riddle, but I think chicks like riddles. They be on that. They be tweeting.
What? Name 5 girls you know that like riddles.
I have someone to learn.
Shut the fuck.
Nancy Drew, nigga.
Name 5 real women that like riddles, nigga.
Intersection.
What's
And then
that,
you
Larry? I was over here posted up about chilling, editing part 3 of the video. You probably just got finished watching that bit, but I'm still editing that whole.
It'll be
You know what I'm
fun.
talking about? Watching some of that, some of that ex Machina, where the fuck, how you pronounce that hoe? Anyway, if you enjoyed part 1, 2, and 3 of that hoe, and you want us to like expand on it, or there's any topics, discussion, relationships, the depression, or the correlation between the two, how about you shut the hell up? Talking while I'm talking, bitch. Or if there's any topics you want us to expand on or we didn't touch on, you want us to like touch on, let me know in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure to make that into the next installment on that ass. Come on. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that bell icon. That way you know every time I'm dropping a joint. Peace.